Apple Music adds a student discount, Spacex recovers another rocket, Twitch gets social, and more. It's Friday, May 6th, and this is Crunch Report. Apple announced today that students enrolled in eligible colleges and universities will be getting a big discount on the company's streaming music service. Under Apple Music's new student membership, you only pay half the regular price. In the United States, that means paying $4.99 per month instead of $9.99. The discount is good for 4 years after sign-up, and they don't even have to be 4 continuous years. As for the non-students out there who also want the discount, well, that might not pan out for you, since Apple is working with a company called Unidays to confirm that you're telling the truth about being a student. Taking a step back, there have been reports that Apple plans to unveil a redesigned music interface at its WWDC conference in June, but even before that happens, it already has 13 million paying subscribers. Spacex successfully launched a Japanese communication satellite early this morning, and it was able to recover the first stage of the rocket used for the launch, landing it on a drone ship called Of Course I Still Love You. This is the second time SpaceX has pulled off this type of maneuver, but it was tougher this time around due to the nature of the launch. The satellite was going much higher, which meant the rocket had to come in much hotter. The next milestone is not just recovering a rocket, but actually reusing it in a launch. That's kind of the whole point. And it's something CEO Elon Musk said he's aiming to do in the next 3 or 4 months. Amazon's gaming service Twitch launched a new social feature today, allowing you to find friends, see when they're online, and chat with them. Twitch has already been getting more social over the past few months. They added a channel feed to make it easier to distribute content, as well as a private chat option called Whispers. Now, just because you're a Twitch user doesn't mean you're definitely seeing friends already. Amazon says it's rolling this out gradually, with the first wave of beta invites going out today. When you do get it, though, you should be able to add up to 500 friends and send Whispers with a single click. Carnegie Mellon's Human-Computer Interaction Institute will be presenting research next week about a new way to get more screen space on smartwatches, combining them with a smart ring. What's really crazy about this approach is that it uses the conductivity of human skin to turn the area around the smartwatch into a touch surface. So imagine, instead of fiddling around with the tiny screen of a watch, you just swipe and tap your own skin. The research team says this is a low-cost, low-power approach with commercialization possible within the next 2 or 3 years. The main drawback, of course, is that it means you'd have another device that you need to keep track of. Musically, a Shanghai-based startup that makes it easy to create music videos starring yourself is raising $100 million in funding at a $500 million post-money valuation, according to my colleague Katie Roof. The company has been mostly under the radar in the tech press, and it isn't confirming Katie's report. But it recently said it has 60 million users and is particularly popular with teens in the US. Investors from Greylock Partners and GGV Partners have described this as a new form of expression, but they also say they're excited that Musical.ly has turned this into a real social network. Some planned updates could also make Musical.ly appealing beyond teens. That's the report for today. I'm Anthony Ha. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. We'll see you next week at our Disrupt conference in New York.